Hey everybody, welcome back to BackMaxI, and in today's video we're going to be figuring out what percent of silver this scrap silver is by dissolving it in nitric acid. The first thing that we're going to do is weigh out all this silver. Alright, let's weigh it out. Alright, about 7.05 grams. Alright, so literally, according to my calculations, I need 12.11 grams of blurry, blurry footage. I need 12.11 grams of my nitric acid solution. Alright, so it's a week later when I could get another jug of distilled water and new gloves because I ran out of both of them mid-experiment. Pause. So, as you can see in the background, there's a test tube with the liquid from the reflux in the last few shots, and you may be wondering, why is it in there? So, I forgot to mention that I split up the solutions into 3 parts, and then I left for a week. So, this is what I did next. Continue the rage. Anyway, now that we have distilled water, we can do a correct dissolution of silver nitrate. If that is silver nitrate, I want to die if it's not, because I've been doing this experiment for quite a while now. And now I'm gonna dissolve all the nitrate in an aqueous solution, and then once all the silver nitrate is in solution, I'm gonna put a piece of copper into that solution, and hopefully the silver metal will precipitate out. And what we're going to do from there is dry the silver metal and weigh it. And we're going to get that mass percentage. Alright, so I'm back inside, and my silver has dried overnight, and a little extra. It's in between these 2 plates, so I'll get it right now. As you can see, the powder looks like this. It doesn't look very metallic and shiny, but if I do a quick little zoom in, Alright, so now let's weigh it out, but the important thing that I forgot to tell you is that I didn't exactly dissolve all my starting silver. So what we're going to do is weigh the silver that didn't dissolve and compare it to how much we started with, and then divide the mass of this silver over that mass difference, therefore finding the percent composition of that little sample of silver. Alright, let's wrap this up pretty quick. Here's our equation that we got earlier in the video, and now we're going to determine the percentage of silver in our sample. So what our first piece of data is 2.31 grams of silver powder. Our next piece of data that we're going to use is 7.04 grams of initial mass of scrap, subtracted the final mass of scrap, which is 4.50 grams. When we put in the weights, then we get a final percentage of 90.9% silver. And that makes sense because sterling silver, according to Google, is 92.5% purity. And that's actually a pretty good turnout for this experiment. I hope you all liked my new production quality, and I'll see you in the next episode of BackMaxI. Yeah.